What is going on, guys? This is Miyasin, and today I'm going to show you some combos featuring the new fusion monster, Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. It's kind of compared to Dragoon in a way-ish, not because of the fact that it can negate and can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. That's not really why we're comparing it to Dragoon, but rather because it is a new card that you can use Vertia Anaconda for in order to generate an interruption, and maybe even some pluses with the materials that you're using, since this time you're actually kind of getting something, some form of value off of the cards that you're sending from your deck to the graveyard. So it's kind of like a Shuttle Fusion that doesn't require your opponent to control a monster special summon from the extra deck. Try to think about it this way, because Fusion Destiny really is an extremely powerful card by default. So if we get a good fusion monster for Fusion Destiny, then naturally it's going to be splashable, right? Because Anaconda is a thing. A lot of people are arguing that Anaconda is the problem. Some others are arguing that Dragoon is the problem, and some others are arguing that Red Eyes Fusion is the problem. So before we start, please make sure you let me know, what do you think is the main problem with all these engines that are just generically being splashed in every single deck? And also, make sure you leave a like and a subscribe. That would motivate me a lot to keep making videos like these. And let's jump into combo number one. So Mechanite Orchestra Girsu is, I guess I want to say, almost the bread and butter combo, and this is going to be really played in the OCG. I don't know if you've been keeping track, but Orchestra Sky Striker Destiny Hero is an extremely popular deck right out there, and it's gaining even more in popularity because now Anaconda can actually do something, whereas before Dragoon was banned, so Anaconda wasn't really the best choice. IP Masquerena was, but yeah, you have more options now. Anyways, you're going to make that Link Rebo. Obviously, the very beginning is always the exact same as the Orchestra combo, but you're going to see why it becomes really cool after. So yeah, Galatea going to get that World Wand, and then activate your Babel, whatever. Then Girsu, not really any other attaches, because we don't have a Hardcore. Unfortunately, if we did, the combo would have been even more aggressive. It would have been insanity. But yeah, Anaconda going to be 2,000 in order to get to that those resources in the graveyard, and one single card gets you 2 interruptions. You're going to find out why right now. So during our opponent's turn, whatever, we're just going to use the effect of Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer to destroy 1 card we control and 1 card on the field without targeting, obviously. And this card, when it gets destroyed during the next standby phase, doesn't necessarily have to be on your own standby phase. You're going to be able to revive back any hero monster from your graveyard. It doesn't have to be specifically itself. It could be itself, or it could be anything else. And it has to be a Destiny Hero monster. It can't be just like an elemental hero, an evil hero. And this was properly summoned, by the way, because Fusion Destiny is not like a cheat summon card. It actually properly summons the card. So yeah, definitely do keep that into consideration. But yeah, now whatever. We're also going to trigger that Orchestra Nightmare for the Simple Skeleton. Going to revive back the Girsu, which can send a card our opponent controls to the graveyard again without targeting. So the 2 interruptions that you have are really proactive and powerful interruptions as well. It's not just like a compulse that targets and doesn't, yeah, I mean, whatever, that's like a bad example, but you get the point. It's not like a weird, like, weak 1-for-1. Just the single fact that 1 card can do all of that is just insane, and in case your opponent didn't really have too much, you can attach instead of sending. But yeah, during our draw phase, if we draw a monster, look at what we can do for follow-up. Well, even if you don't draw a monster, you can do like almost everything that I'm going to show you, but the Destiny Hero Dasher, once while it's in the graveyard, just once, like not like once per turn, but just once, you can draw, like when you draw a monster, you can reveal it and then special summon it, which is nice. So the World Wand, whatever, not that it matters. And also, the Disc Commander is going to be brought back with the effect of Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, which nets you 2 cards when you special summon it from the grave, and you can only use the effect once per duel. Whenever you see once per duel on a card, you know it's pretty nice. So yeah, draw 2 cards, and in case our opponent has something obscure like a Widow Anchor or Forbidden Chalice or Imperm, whatever, we can just quick effect the Link Rebo in the graveyard in order to send that Disc Commander to the grave and then still resolve despite the Widow Anchor. So that's the reason why I really wanted to showcase this in the combo, just so you don't go thinking that this randomly loses to like Widow Anchors and stuff, because it really doesn't. This combo is really resilient. If you go first and you draw like Gears or whatever, you are good even without a Harp Horror, and if you do have Harp Horror, you are even gooder. And even if your draws are garbage, look, it doesn't matter, man. Unicorn, Access Code, even the freaking World Wand can do something. Look at this, man. World Wand, summon World Wand. Again, I'm trying to show you as many interesting interactions as I possibly can, because I think this is the best way to make you learn just overall in Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of just saying, yeah, Girsu can do that, and that's it, that's all. Enjoy your turn 1 board. The follow-up is even more important than the turn 1, because the turn 1 is just a matter of memorization, whereas the follow-up, you kind of have to know the correct sequencing in order to kind of break boards. But yeah, the Unicorn could have shuffled back a card, and then the Access Code can destroy a few cards our opponent can, well, not really, because we only have Dark Monsters in the grave, but you get the point. So yeah, we're going to get back that Orchis Nightmare with the World Wand, and then this could send whatever symbol skeleton. Galati, as MBT says it. I think that's him, but yeah. Anyways, we can even make another freaking Ding Ding Dong. If our opponent is trying to destroy any cards that we control, the Dinkirsu can just say, no bro, don't destroy me, I'm just gonna detach material and not die. So Torrential Tribute, come at me, I don't care, man. This deck is so freaking nice, but it's far from being one of the only decks that can use Destiny Hero, Destroy Phoenix, and Enforcer, so I'm going to show you another deck that can use it right now. Okay, this is pretty old school, and a lot of people might already kind of understand where I'm going with this hand. Terraforming and Alistair. Usually when you see that, the Terraforming is searching Meltdown, right? It kind of is, but we're trying to do something a bit cooler. We're searching Light Stage. Light Stage is a really good field spell. It's better than like a Meltdown staying there on the field, even though Meltdown does protect you from Ghost Bell. But yeah, you're going to make Anaconda with the Carobane and then Invocation for Merkaba. Don't summon it here, by the way, because now you're losing to Relinquished Anima. And yeah, Anaconda, Fusion Destiny, send your materials, get that destroyed this Phoenix Enforcer. And that's it, man. This deck can play multiple hand traps, multiple one-card starters. Light Stage is a one-card starter for Dragoon. Well, yes, for Dragoon, but for Anaconda, what am I even doing? I'm assuming that Dragoon doesn't exist while making this video, just so you can, you could actually play this in the OCG, or when Dragoon is going to get banned in the TCG, this video is still going to be relevant. Obviously, if Anaconda becomes banned, then only combo number 4 is going to be relevant. But before we get into combo number 4, let's get into combo number 3. This one's really cool, and I think a lot of people, again, might understand where I'm trying to go with this one. But look at this kind of carefully. Cyanide Mining and Veiler. What could I do? Salamangreat Shenanigans? Well, technically yes, but that's not my goal. I'm actually searching Cyber's Gadget here. Interesting. By the way, this card is randomly a gadget monster. It's not a machine, it's a gadget, but yeah. Alright, Gadget is going to revive back that Veiler. And this card right there, is going to generate another Link monster. It's pretty nice. You don't even have to make that Needle Fiber. So your combo is actually Ash-proof, as long as this didn't get ashed. But like, if you Veiler your opponent going second, one single Cyber's Gadget does that. So if you're trying to play a billion of hand traps, then, you know, it's Merry Christmas for you, because you're going to get a lot of value off of your cards. So yeah, you're going to generate a token, and then you're going to make Link Devotee, and you're going to, well, its effect is actually a negative effect, but it doesn't matter for us. It's like you can't Link Summon Link 3 or higher monster for the rest of the turn. Who gives a flying pancake? We're only trying to make Link 2 monsters. So yeah, get your 2 tokens, make Link Karibo, which also doesn't really matter too much. Make Anaconda, and then Artifact Dagda. Well, yeah, the Link Karibo mattered because it has to be like an effect monster for the Anaconda, but yeah, whatever. Now, when we make that Dagda and we trigger the Anaconda, the Dagda is also going to trigger to set an Artifact Scythe from our deck to our field, which matters a lot, because now this Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer isn't just a card that pops a card on each player's field, it also destroys our own Scythe, so we Scythe our opponent without even relying on drawing Sanctum. Yeah, that's freaking nice, huh? That's freaking nice. It's so cool. So yeah, you can you can skip your opponent's turn almost just like that. It's literally that simple. And by the way, if you wanted to destroy your own monster, I also want to teach you another thing. Dagda has such a relevant graveyard effect, ironically, where you can revive back an artifact monster from your graveyard. Yeah, okay, in this situation it doesn't matter, but you could have if let's say the Scythe randomly got destroyed without getting its ability to, you know, just do something. Like, if your opponent went like, I don't know. Okay, it's hard to explain, but you get the point. Anyways, our opponent is going to be under Scythe, so Merry Christmas, Happy Land City. Let's get into the 4th and also the best combo. But Yasin, this is supposed to be a hero card, so why didn't you show us some hero combos with the card? I got you, my man. I freaking got you. You already know it. So double Ferris, or well, I mean, not necessarily double Ferris, but like Ferris plus any hero monster, just so you can be like the discard fodder for the Ferris. With like Emergency Call or the card that I'm trying to search, and Fusion Destiny equals G to the G. So look at this. Well, actually, one thing that I should mention is that the Fusion Destiny in Heroes is actually a bit weirder, because you have to physically hard draw it, since cards like Ferris kind of lock you under hero monsters only for the rest of the turn. Well, from the extra deck, which kind of blows, so you can't really make Anaconda, but who cares? Anyways, Ferris is going to get that increase, and then you're going to tribute that Ferris so you can summon it, and then summon Vion, which is going to be foolishing for Shadow Mist, and you're not going to be using its effect, because Shadow Mist only allows you to use one of the 2 effects per turn, and only one's that turn. So when it's sent to the graveyard, search for a hero monster, or when it's special summoned, add 1 mass change, well, change quick play spell card from your deck to your hand. Anyways, Emergency Call is going to get that Liquid Soldier. Yes, that's the name of the card. I'm not that bad. And you're going to be reviving back that Shadow Mist, which this time is going to trigger to get that Mask Change. And then Vion is going to get that Polymerization. You're going to make extra Hero Wonder Driver. One thing that I do want to mention, by the way, is that I'm not a hero god. So, all these combos that you're seeing are completely homemade from my own imagination. I didn't watch a single tutorial on YouTube before making any of this. Literally, it all comes straight out of my mind. I have no idea how to play Heroes. I've never touched the deck ever before, and I've started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Way before Heroes was a thing, so yeah, kind of disappointing on my end, but who cares. Anyways, Polymerization for the Sunrise. I guess this card's a bit self-explanatory. Searches you that Miracle Fusion so you can make the absolute 0. And now you're going to go Fusion Destiny by pitching Celestial and Malicious. And you're going to be using the effect of Malicious, summon back another Malicious, and then Mass Change for the Malicious in order to get that Dark Law. And the effect of Wonder Driver is going to be able to trigger here in order to get back that Mass Change. And the reason why this is relevant, now you might be thinking, what is the Mass Change doing? You already have Dark Law, my man. Well, first of all, if this gets negated, you can just make another one again. And also, Absolute Zero with Mass Change is kind of a disgusting combo, because Absolute Zero reads, if this face-up card leaves the field, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. And it's a water monster, so you could be just making a card like Masked Hero Acid. When this card is special summon, destroy as many spell or traps your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, all monsters they control lose 300 attack. That's kinda terrifying. Your opponent will lose all of its monsters, all of its spells and traps. Everything is under Macrocosmos. If your opponent tries to search, one of the cards is going to be randomly banished. We have a pop, and every time there's like a battle, we destroy 1 card on the field, and next turn it's basically just game over, because we can draw 2 cards with the Celestial. If we draw a spell or trap, we set it, and then we draw 2 cards. If we draw a monster, we summon it, and then we draw 2 cards. Okay, I think you get the point. But yeah, this deck is just insane, man. Hero, freaking insane deck. I love it so much. It's a tier 1 deck in the OCG now, just because of one single fusion monster. It really changed that much. So I don't know what you guys actually think about all these combos, but please make sure you let me know in the comment section below. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does motivate me so much to keep making videos like this. I swear to God, it looks like I'm saying it in like a robotic manner, but I swear I'm being really genuine. It actually helps me so freaking much. Otherwise, I just wouldn't have the motivation to keep going after like all these years. I've been making consistent YouTube since April 18, 2020. Okay, I got it right. And yeah, I mean, there's like, I think I've missed like 3 days on 0 uploads, and some other days I made like 3 uploads in 1 day. But yeah, it's really a pleasure making YouTube videos, and for you who's watching my videos right now, thank you so much. It really means the world to me. Like I said, without you, I wouldn't be here making videos. I wouldn't be in front of this camera having a conversation with my camera, which feels awkward, but yeah, just like this intro, it actually feels awkward. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.